Hello again, Henson Huskies. So we are back today with an all-new Books of the Week feature with 3 new books that we haven't talked about yet that I'm hoping will spark your interest for something great to read. All of these books are available online digitally, so hopefully you'll be able to check one out and really enjoy it for the next few weeks. So our Books of the Week this week start with one that I read this summer, which was a fantastic book called The House in Poplar Wood. So if we're talking about getting into the spirit maybe of Halloween and you like that mysterious, slightly creepy vibe, this might be a really cool book for you. So it takes place in this very strange town, and these twin brothers, Felix and Lee, live, of course, in Poplar Wood. However, their house is divided. So Felix lives with his mom on one side, and they work with Memory, who is an actual embodiment of memory. And Lee works with his dad and can only leave on Halloween because they work for death. So that's a little bit creepy to begin with. And then right around that time, right around Halloween, a local girl ends up murdered. And the boys get thrown into this investigation. They think that they might be able to help kind of their family enemy figure out what happened and come to the truth. So it's a really cool story and definitely worth your time. Check it out on Destiny Discover as an ebook. All right, our next selection is the first of the Zodiac Legacy. It's called Convergence. So this is actually by Stan Lee, who hopefully you would recognize if you're a big comic book fan. He's written a ton of our Marvel. He's the guy who helped make Spider-Man and several other of your favorite Avengers. So this is a book series that we have started and has been very popular. It's available as an ebook and an audiobook. And in the first book, we have our main character whose name is Stephen Lee. And he gets thrown into this crazy epic chase all around the world because 12 superpowers, all with some magic and insane intensity, get released. And he has to help track down and figure out what's going on. And it's a really great adventure. So if you are a comic book fan or an action fan or just an adventure fan, Convergence would be a great book for you. We have it as an ebook and an audiobook, so whichever way you'd like to try it, check it out today on Destiny Discover. Then our last book is a graphic novel this time, and it is called A House Divided. So A House Divided is a really interesting book. It's the start of a brand new series, and it was just released not too long ago. And it's all about your main character and Henrietta Achilles. So her life totally changes. So she gets this summons because apparently her only living relative has passed and now Henrietta owns everything. But of course things go crazy because there's misfired curses and all sorts of crazy things are happening. There's soldiers and monsters and everything in this house and this black cat that keeps following her around. So this is a really cool graphic novel. We actually have this available on our Junior Library Guild digital bookshelf. So on those learning links on Destiny Discover, there's one that says JLG Bookshelf. That's here. So you can read this anytime. It is always available. And if it takes you more than one time of sitting to read it, which is totally fine, just make sure you figure out where you stopped so you can resume later, because it's always available, but you will have to remind yourself and make your own little bookmark note to get back to where you started. So it's a really cool book, definitely worth your time. If you like graphic novels, this one had a really cool story and I loved the artwork personally. So I hope that you like it. So overall, between our 3 recommendations, I hope you enjoyed at least one of our books of the week and you get something great to check out. Happy reading, Huskies.